Game 6 in the Eastern Conference semifinals. The Knicks are staring right in the face of a Game 6 showdown. Do they have the fortitude to close out the series? Now is their time to try and avoid a Game 7 against the Celtics. Round 2 of the NBA playoffs continue. Coming right up.
It's Game 6 of the Eastern Conference semifinals here. Welcome back to the postseason action. It's heating up, folks. And tonight, we've got the New York Knicks up against the Boston Celtics. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Shepard. And now the opening lineup for Boston. White in its shooting guard, with Brown playing small forward. The post pair, Tatum and Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. And for New York, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point guard position. Taking a look at Boston. There's just one goal for him, Greg, and one goal only. Get this series to a Game 7.
And after everything they've accomplished this season, it would be a crushing blow if it comes to an end tonight. If they can get out of here with the win, everything will be in their favor in Game 7.
They'll have the momentum for sure.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Owen. David?
Well, earlier I spoke with Tom Thibodeau. He knows how much Jason Tatum can impact the game. Coach told me Tatum has improved the way he reads the game, how he responds to a defense. He's faster. That means we have to be crisp with how we rotate and send a double. Not a lot of wiggle room on the floor when Tatum is processing. Information. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. A nice shot by Brown.
I love seeing Brown get it done inside. He's more than just a jump shooter.
Brown against Anunoby. Bridges outside. And we're up on a minute and a half into the first quarter. And he gets the bucket.
How about the work ethic there of Towns? He's great at positioning himself on the glass and just outworking the opponent.
It's White on the wing. A three from Porzingis. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They come off a real tough loss on Wednesday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
That one goes in.
Come on, like, when Tatum's hitting the pull-up, what is the defense supposed to do at that point in time?
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He gets it in there. Towns has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, he is looking confident. I love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. There's a peek at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the top rebounders in this year's playoffs. The fourth spot held by Jason Tatum. And, of course, Karl Anthony Towns.
Those two have been really aggressive in the paint so far this postseason. They provided the kind of rebounding you need in this atmosphere.
Here's Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. You will gladly take those.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Holiday. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Well, forget those long jumpers, Kristaps. Use that size. Rock the rim.
The kick out to Anunoby. Off target from three-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Outside Tatum. Good on the three-point shot. Tatum's got 7.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from range.
From deep, Brunson buries the long-range jumper. Brunson's got a couple of threes now in the first with the Knicks.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain the triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
They get the rebound. Tatum wide open. He fires one. And the 3 off target.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Anunoby against White. Bridges outside. And taken away by Brown. To the inside. The wide open look here for Holiday. Drills it from outside.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, I thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Holiday, the pass to Porzingis. Fires from the line. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Tipped away. Taken away by Holiday. And now White pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. And White with the stuff.
Turning back the clock right now. Holiday's in the zone and going to work.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Knicks trail by 4. Brunson outside. A three-pointer, no good. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. And Holiday throws it down.
You know that has to get the team going. Holiday's teammates love when he goes up strong.
Brunson scanning the floor. The offensive rebound, Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for Boston?
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Achua, he's checked in for New York. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
Celtics leading by 7. Right the pass to Tatum. Shoots over Achua. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. And that's 11 points for Jason Tatum. Holiday against Brunson. Connects from three-point range.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Holiday against Brunson. A deep three from Porzingis. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. No good off the front iron.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. To be out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Tatum on the wing. Defended by Towns. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Brunson, good.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Brown outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Brown's got 7.
Once a weakness in Brown's arsenal, now he's a legitimate threat to burn you from deep.
On deep, Brunson. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Right the pass to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no signs of letting up.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks. Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. And that one's good. Brunson.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Looking over the floor. Brown finds Porzingis. Here's White. 6 to shoot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original.
Previous play is
a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays,
the ruling on the floor stands.
Action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. Double-checking, and the game continues on.
And both free throws good for White.
Probably as close to a short thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Brunson against Howard. Brunson goes in. The shot's good.
Great make by Brunson. That guy plays way bigger than his size.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. The Celtics making a switch here.
Drew Holiday. That's his first personal. Second team foul. Jalen Brunson.
And the free throw, no good. Celtics leading by 8. Outside Brown. Here's Hauser. And it's off from three-point range. New York's gotten a lot of shots off from three-point land in the first quarter, but they're only 4 of 9. And the call will be against Al Horford. That's his first foul.
13.
Brunson outside.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Here's Pritchard. Pass to Hauser. Brown outside. 6 on the shot clock. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Knicks trail by 8. Brunson makes a 2-pointer. Rebound, Boston.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Shoots from the elbow. Brown's shot is good. And it's 9 points for Jaylen Brown.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Here's Pritchard. Misses the easy stuff.
And fought hard to make his way to the rim, but give the deep credit, did just enough to force him to clank that one. Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GM, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing out.
Horford gets to Brown. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Brown's got 12 points in the game.
The assist totals haven't just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And Brunson gets it to go.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Here's Pritchard. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. And the Celtics lead by 8.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Count that one. And now it's just a 4-point Boston lead.
You gotta love his hustle. Defense, no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end.
Brown the pass to Hauser. Back to Brown. There's Cornette. That's in the short one.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Brunson up top. 23 points in the game. Count it.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Knocked away. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Frank, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for New York. Trailing by 2. Here's the 3. Horford with the rebound. Here's Hauser. Brown the pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard. From deep three-point land. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. At the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. Boston on top, up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
You've got Miles McBride. Achua is out there with Robinson. Then there's Cameron Payne. It's Bridges in at the small forward position. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Now here's Tatum on deep. Bridges with the board. Tatum against Robinson. Great D that time from Tatum.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, Tatum grabbed the floor and fed the best guy he could find.
Robinson kicks to Payne. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Horford. Second personal foul. First team foul.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And they are also just outworking the opposition in transition. When the break is on, they've continued to find ways to score.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Tries from 7. And off the pride, and in it goes. Pritchard's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Bridges deciding where to go with it. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. And Robinson throws it down home.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam. See
some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Pritchard. He's got 6. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Pritchard's got 8 points.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Outside Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Robinson on the wing, guarded by Horford. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 5. Robinson misses. Celtics have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Tatum no good. New York's gone past the 3-point line for 13 of their shots. 6 of 13. On the wing, Anunoby. New York missing again. Tatum with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Here's Pritchard. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
Outside, Robinson takes it inside, and that one, good. Robinson's got 4 points now in the quarter. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. Here's Pritchard. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. A different look for New York. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. And Miles McBride subbed in for Cameron Payne. New York trailing. Towns high post. He's against Porzingis. Achua the pass to Towns. Here's McBride. From outside off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Tatum taking it in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
The quicks of Tatum on display. Jason has a devastating first step, man. He can just blow by you so easy.
Here's Achua. Porzingis with the rebound. Boston leading by 3. Tatum drives it. What a jam! Tatum doing it with style.
One of the craziest dunks we've seen. Tatum.
What a jam!
Have mercy. some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. The shot by Holiday, no good.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Pritchard gets the bucket.
I love the decision-making of Drew. You want the ball in Holiday's hands.
Up top, Achua. Here's McBride. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Holiday throws it down.
Excellent move from Holiday to set the bucket up. No surprise there.
Towns, the pass to McBride. Bridges against Howard. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 6 points on the bucket from Bridges. The Celtics have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Bounce pass, Holiday. Pritchard passes to Porzingis. It's rebounded by New York. Achua's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns kicks to Achua. Back to Towns. Here's Anunoby. It's rebounded by Porzingis. Porzingis has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Outside Holiday. Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. On the wing, Bridges fires from deep. Rebound, Boston. Here's Pritchard. 14 points for him. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A different look for New York. Mitchell Robinson comes in for Achua. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Miles McBride. Then for the Celtics, Jaylen Brown comes in for Al Horford. And Derek White subbed in for Pritchard. Brunson for 3. Lights the look and drains it.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
Brunson goes in with the second effort. Here's Bridges. No luck. They battle on the glass. Couldn't knock it down. Boston leading by 3. Here's White. Robinson with the block. And they're able to recover. Sinks it. And the shot from Porzingis. New York's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter. Just 2 of 6 from long range. Here's Brunson. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson for 3. It's hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping on there for them. New York shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Robinson passes to Brunson. Takes the 3. Here's Towns. And there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time. Towns has got 11.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
Outside Holiday. Bridges with the board.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And here's Brunson. 28 points for him. Fires the 3. Good! Another from 3.
And he is scorching hot right now. He could be on his way to setting a franchise postseason record.
He's caught fire at the right time for this team. Stepped up big in the postseason for him.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Josh Hart, he's checked in for Towns. Celtics also with a sub. Hauser's checked in. Brown the pass to Holiday. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Anunoby. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Brown's got 4 points now in the quarter. Pass to Bridges. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one on White.
And Bridges continues to be more adept at picking up fouls. Such a clever offensive player.
For New York, they have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line. And he sinks the second. So Holiday will bring it up with the Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Anunoby against Brown. Shoots over Anunoby. Rebounded by Hart.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Brunson against Howard. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
This is the player that Brunson has become. He's capable of carrying the load offensively on any given night.
Porzingis. The kick out to Holiday. Lets it go with the 3. And it's White missing. New York trailing. Here's Bridges. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Bridges has got 5 points so far. Anunoby against Brown. Beyond the arc. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Robinson down low. By Porzingis. Here's Hart. Rebound by Drew Holiday. The Celtics shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. Shoots the 3. Porzingis can't hit. And so here is New York. So Brunson with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark.
He is single-handedly rocking the temperature in here with that cold streak.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Outside Holiday hits the three-point bomb. Holiday's got 5 points in the quarter. Now Brunson. Got it up. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Celtics lead by 5. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach. Your team has found success when they've gotten the ball into the paint. Is that the goal to do more of that in the second half?
Yeah, we want to play inside out, force them to collapse, and then we got to share the ball. We have to make quick decisions. When we move the ball quickly, we'll get good shots. But if we hold on to it, they're not going to be high percentage shots.
The ball finds energy, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. From three. They're thinking about the shot.
Hello, basketball fans. Halfway through this Game 6, and so far it's been a good one for the Boston Celtics.
They've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement, and as a basketball fan, it's...
And looking at where the Knicks stand in this series, with a chance to close out the series at home, you know they're feeling the pressure in this one, Kenny.
Yeah, if they can't get it done.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
On the floor for Boston. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. As Porzingis in at the front. Here's White, and White slams it in.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide-open man.
Out to Brunson. Here's Towns. Count the basket and the foul. It's on Porzingis.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher. His coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let it roll.
First team foul. Karl Anthony Towns at the line.
You know, the size, talent, and fearlessness of Towns is a lethal concoction, a prime-time player who poses many problems for the defense.
This one for 3, and it's White missing.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against him.
Towns looking it over. Towns is double. A 3, and that's collected by Drew Holiday. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They've led by as many as 11 points. Towns finds Bridges. Brunson outside. For the lead. And again for 3.
And he's letting it fly from long range to devastating effect.
And he's now tied the franchise record for triples in a playoff game. The 3 from Tatum. It's rebounded by New York. Anunoby's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Rough start to the second half for them, only getting one of the past 4 shots to fall.
Better to be lucky than good. That pass was just deflected and not stolen. Dodged a bullet there.
Here's Bridges. And it's White with the rebound. Austin's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. To the middle. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
The ideal pick man. Porzingis has a giant frame and can roll to the hoop or pop it out and hit a J in this action.
Anunoby, good.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Holiday, a screen on Hart. The 3 from Tatum. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Bridges got 4 rebounds in this game. Anunoby against Brown. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Oh, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eating up anybody they've thrown at him.
Outside, Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. A nice shot by Brown.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown. It is just another weapon in his arsenal now.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guy. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
And it seems like he's taking it on his shoulders to get every one of his teammates involved in the offense here in the postseason. What a passing display.
You see why Porzingis is one of the best shot blockers in the league. All the length.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Free throw, no good for Holiday. Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Inside. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
Holiday against Brunson. New York, no good that time either.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
There's Tatum. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
From the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
So he gets them both. Here's Brunson. And he's got 41. There's the 3. Excellent D there from Holiday.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Here's White. Off target from outside.
Well, despite some uneven shooting for him, they're still out in front.
On deep, Brunson. New York, no good that time either. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Holiday. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Holiday's got 12 points in the game.
You can see the toughness that Holiday plays with. Contact doesn't faze him. This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
Brown outside. Outside, Porzingis. Walk loose. Anunoby with it. Picked up by Brown. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the dunk by Towns.
And how about the game from Towns? The combination of that height and shooting is probably unmatched in the NBA.
White dishes to Tatum. A 3 from Tatum.
Let's just say this hasn't been his quarter. Yeah, he's shooting 20% in it so far.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Brunson outside. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Down kicks to Tatum. White against Bridges. Towns with the defensive effort. For New York, they've gotten half their shots to drop in the second half up to this point, going 7 of 14. Kept alive. Anunoby, no good.
Just an ugly show for him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it. Just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
And Tatum on top the key. It's rebounded by Towns.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And here's Brunson out. Connects again from distance.
The threes coming fast and furious. He is scorching the net.
Now GA tied for the third most three-point field goals in single-game playoff history.
10 triples equals Dave Lillard's buzzer-beating performance in 2019 when he waved bye-bye to the Thunder.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Achua, he's checked in for Anunoby. Pritchard, he's checked in for Boston. Outside Tatum. And he gets it to go from the high post. Tatum's got 7 points here in this quarter.
We see this from Tatum often, and it never gets old. Just scoring at will.
Outside, Towns. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Brunson with it. Brunson slicing through.
And I like seeing Brunson drive inside. Good at just keeping the pressure on the defense.
Outside Holiday. Brown outside. It's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Towns kicks to Brunson. Good. Another from 3.
He's putting on a shooting exhibition that has left this entire arena slack-jawed.
And Greg, he finds himself tied for second place all-time in three-point makes for a playoff game.
Equaling Game 6 Clay, who buried OKC back in 2016 with 11 triples. Towns
banked in off the glass. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half. Boston trailing. Tatum passes to Pritchard. Back to Tatum. And Tatum hammers it home.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
And he converts the layup. And the Knicks lead by 1. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. They got to pay to watch this one. It's going to nail.
There's Tatum. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 8 rebounds in this game. Now here's Brunson. Brunson takes off. Porzingis with the block.
And just fast off the floor to challenge shots. Porzingis, this helps him get a lot of blocks like that.
There's Tatum. The baseline jumper goes down. Tatum's got 13 points now in the quarter.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the court can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
And look now how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
And, you know, another thing that's really been working for them tonight is the mid-range. That they're having no problem finding shots in that area.
Miles McBride's checked in for the Knicks.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that assumption.
Pritchard passes to Bryant. All sorts of time. It's rebounded by New York. Towns has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And again, that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Here's Pritchard. 14 points for him. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Pritchard's got 16 points.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Count the basket. And the Knicks lead by 3.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Now gets the job done down low.
On the wing run. To the paint. His first shot coming late. It's rebounded by New York.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Towns. Gonna go that time. Good work defensively by Horford. Here's Hauser. Got a piece of it. The Knicks leading by 3. Achua, the pass to McBride. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 9.
And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
And here is Tatum. 30 points in the game. 3-pointer. It's rebounded by New York. Towns is... And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. Pass to McBride. Some nice passing by New York here. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
He's taken off on a tremendous scoring streak at the perfect time. I mean, obviously, he's established himself as a premier playoff performer.
The Knicks making a switch here. Anunoby's checked in. Boston also with the sub. Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Pritchard passes to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, defended by McBride. Right on the bucket. Hauser's got his first points in this one.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy ones.
Down against Bridges. No good on the 3. Inside Towns, and stolen by Horford. Here's Hauser. Can't hit from 12. Jalen Brunson has been on display for the Knicks, and he's supplying a lot of their offense with his three-point shooting. Knocked down 4 from distance in that quarter alone. Back right after this. Now let's hear what Coach Tom Thibodeau was reviewing with his team in the huddle.
Defensively, you got to do a better job. You got to shut the paint down. You got to challenge shots, and you got to finish.
You know, Gia, he's always preaching constant defense, defense, defense.
And it's his area of expertise, and obviously he takes it very seriously.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinal. They've got Cameron Payne. Towns is out there with Precious Achua. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's McBride in at the 2-guard. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Tatum with it. Now guarded by Towns. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
Here's McBride. Rebound, Boston. Down low. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Bringing the heat. Horford goes for the rim with real intensity.
Here's Payne. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Achua with it, working out Horford, and he gets it to go.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Anunoby against Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
And stolen by Tatum. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Pritchard gets the bucket. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Payne in the post. That shot off. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. And the basket by Hauser. And the Celtics lead by 4.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Towns. And another turnover here by New York. Drew Holiday is checked in for Luke Cornett.
Drew Holiday.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. They're on an 11-2 run. Greg, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Payne kicks to Towns. That one good for 2. Towns has got 17 now, just in the second half.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys. Win or lose.
You can't question the desire of these teams. It's going to be difficult for either side to get separation.
Pritchard passes to Horford and finished off by Horford.
And no chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut down to just 2 points in the bucket from Payne.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
And this has been a fun one. Who doesn't love a high-scoring game?
But trade. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Anunoby's got 6 rebounds here tonight, and the foul called on Cameron Payne. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And the turnovers will kill you. I mean, that's been their undoing thus far.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in, and the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Dadier to tie it up, and it's good on the way in. Dadier's got it all tied up now for the Knicks. The Celtics have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Precious Achua.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for the Celtics. And so Tatum nails them both. The Knicks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Here's Pritchard. From the elbow. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Pritchard's got 4 points in the quarter.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call a timeout. Clearly, he's got something his players need to hear. And immediately. And the whole new crew out on the floor right now for the Knicks. The Celtics have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. And some solid looks for them. Here's Pritchard. Brunson covering. Chalk up 2 there. Pritchard's got 22 points.
That's just smart basketball right there. Finding a way to get a high percentage shot on offense.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down to 2 points now on the basket from Brunson.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's the 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
Jason Tatum, Drew Holiday.
So it's the Knicks now. Stolen. And Tatum with a clear path to the hoop. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
From deep, Brunson. And again for 3.
Incandescent from long range. The defense throwing up their hands. How do you stop it?
I don't know. And he's now tied the single-game playoff record for 3-pointers made.
12 triples, putting him neck and neck with Dame Lillard's record-setting game in 2021.
Robinson, that's good.
You know, great feed there by Jalen Brunson, a terrific facilitator.
Here's Pritchard. Almost, but it rolls out. Knicks have gone 8 of 11 from the field in the final period. Great shooting down the stretch. And the dunk by Robinson.
The defense got crossed up, and Bridges takes advantage with that pass.
Here's Cornett, guarded by Robinson. Count it, good. Time running low, guys, and somebody has got to win this one.
Yeah, well, who knows? We might need overtime in this one. It's been that kind of a game.
Here's Brunson. Connects again.
I mean, when have you seen a player get this high in a playoff game?
I don't know, G.A. I know this, though. He now ranks 3rd all-time for single-game scoring in the postseason. Simply stunning.
And he's not far off from Baylor and Jordan. Can he keep it going?
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Porzingis is checked in for Luke Cornett. Brown comes in for Al Horford. And it's wide in for Pritchard. The 3 from Tatum. Robinson Brunson pulls it in.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Smart take by Holiday, forcing his way to the stripe.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
You've got to be impressed with how assertive they are on offense, continuing to cut hard to the rim time and time again.
And tonight we've also seen a lot of great play from them inside. They've been consistent in terms of attacking the interior of this D.
What you love about Drew Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see.
And yep, another basket.
And he's equaled second all-time in scoring for a playoff game.
A tremendous offensive display, Greg. This crowd on the edge of their seats.
And he's now next to the Hall of Famer Elgin Baylor with Michael Jordan's all-time record only 2 points away. I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
He misses the free throw. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Josh Hart. So he can't get either to fall. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. A 2-point game. Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Tatum against Bridges. Porzingis with a screen on Bridges. Tatum down low. And the dunk by Tatum.
Yeah, that's careless defense, though. I mean, he's one player you could ill afford to let run free. He just loves to be a money player in the fourth quarter.
And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
The Knicks making a switch here. Hart's checked in. Here's Brunson. And good! There's another.
And guys, he's now tied the all-time mark for points in a playoff game.
Wow. He has been cooking since the opening tip, and they've been powerless to slow him down.
And the great Michael Jordan may stand alone, but not in this category. He's got some company.
And here's Tatum for 3. The kick out to Brown. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Holiday's got assist number 9 now. Wow, what an effort here tonight. Brunson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. Right the pass to Holiday. Back to White. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And here's Brunson outside. And Tatum pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And some very quick points for him on that possession. And it's a 5-point Celtic lead. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Brunson kicks to Hart. Out to Bridges. It's stolen by White. Pass to Tatum. Back to White. Sweet move. And it's good on the layup. 8 points for Derek White.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
And this is why he's a go-to option. Towns enjoys getting the chance to come up big for his team.
Here's Holiday. Knicks with the rebound. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. Inside, here's Hart. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics leading by 5. And here's Brown outside. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got a couple of 3-pointers now in the 4th for the Celtics. Runs in the pass to Towns. Over Porzingis. Misses off the right eye. Boston's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. Put that bucket in no time at all. Holiday's got the lead up to a...
All-time record for single game scoring in the playoffs.
I mean, what a night to remember. And for those of us who are lucky enough to witness it, I'm sure we will never forget this.
And Michael Jordan, the GOAT, holding that top spot for decades, to now witness someone break his record. I mean, this is crazy.
Holiday with it. Bridges covering. Brown outside. Offline with his 3. So it's the Knicks now. They trail by 9 points. Here's Brunson. And he drops in the layup off the glass. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game 3. From past the arc. Tatum no good. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just
connects again from distance.
What can...
They're down by 4. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things perfectly from here on out.
Money! And that shot brings them to within just 1.